Having your child in the United Kingdom is a good thing because you get to have exposure to a very competent healthcare provider, and there are a lot of facilities and a lot of equipment that are in place should something go wrong. There's just that fast-paced environment where any complication can easily be managed, hopefully by the grace of God, and you get what I mean. But sometimes there are some information about having a child in the United Kingdom that you don't know, because due to popular beliefs that once you travel abroad to have your children automatically become a citizen of that country, and your children automatically have access to some privileges that citizens of that country has. I am here to tell you today about some peculiarities about United Kingdom and the things you have to know and also take note of if you plan to have your child in the UK. So this is from my own experience, my personal experience, a lot of things I've come to learn and things I've come to discover. I'll be sharing them with you in this video, so stick with me. Hi, my name is Bola. If you are new to this channel, welcome. I'm the host on this channel, The Immigrant Nurse, and here we share information about migration opportunities. I also get to share some bits of my life as a nurse in the United Kingdom. So if that is something you feel might tickle your interest, kindly consider hitting the subscribe button down below. Thank you so much. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back again. I appreciate you. I don't take you for granted. So yeah, like I said, I'll be sharing with you everything I've learned about having my child in the United Kingdom in this video. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to start from pregnancy. I already have a detailed video about my pregnancy experience in UK, so I'll be linking it somewhere up here. I'll also leave the link in the description box. You may want to check that video to have an idea of what it is like being pregnant in the United Kingdom. So in summary, I'm going to say that my pregnancy was a beautiful experience because of the kind of care I received. But the main truth is that my pregnancy was a little bit kind of complicated. I had a significant issue in pregnancy, which was hyperemesis gravidarum, which was so bad that it lasted till the 39th week of my pregnancy. It was very, very bad. It was bad, trust me, guys. For somebody like me who really complains and doesn't talk when she have issues, I mean, I could be very sick and I still won't talk about it because I'm able to get around my daily activities. But the pregnancy was so bad that it affected me so much. Everything about me was completely different. It was bad. Let me just summarize it that it was bad. Okay, hyperemesis gravidarum dealt with me so badly, and I was able to get optimum care because I live here. Trust me, that's the honest truth. I was able to get optimum care because I live here. Every little thing, I had access to healthcare, and that is one good thing about United Kingdom. Yeah, people complain about the healthcare, that getting access to GP is difficult, getting access to healthcare is difficult. It can take you a month before you're able to get an appointment. But when it comes to pregnancy, the story is different because I think pregnant women are one of the top priority on the healthcare list. So immediately you get pregnant, you have a personal midwife that gets to attend to you. So if anything goes wrong, you are free to call your GP and talk to them, and they will book you in immediately. Like, they won't give you an appointment in the next 1 week or in the next 1 month. If they say that this is something serious, or you've told them that you are feeling a very serious symptom, they will tell you to come in immediately. And even if you cannot get access to your GP, they will refer you to other health centers around you that you can go into to see someone. So that is one good thing about it. Pregnancy is treated with very high regard here. They don't joke with pregnant women. They take good care of pregnant women. So because of that, I actually had a good experience because every symptom I was feeling, I had the privilege to go into the hospital. In fact, I did not have to go through the emergency department. I was made to go straight to the antenatal ward without going through the stress of emergency department. That was a very good experience for me when it comes to healthcare management of a pregnant woman. Now, my pregnancy went on good. My labor went on good. I also have a video on my labor story on the channel, so you may want to check it as well. My procedure went on good. Even postpartum, it all went on well. Everything went on well. It happened that way. Now, if you're having a child in the United Kingdom, there are some few things you need to take note of. especially for people who are on tier 2 and tier 4 visa. This is not for British citizen, obviously, or if you are married to a British citizen, this video is not for you. But if you're on a tier 2 visa, let's say you are on a tier 2 visa, your spouse is a dependent on a tier 2 visa as well, or you are on a tier 4 visa and your spouse is a dependent on a tier 4 visa as well. The moment you have your child in the United Kingdom, one of the most important things you need to do is you need to register your child with the GP that your family is already using. So let's say you and your husband, you already have a GP practice that you guys use. Immediately you have that child, please register that child with a GP practice. Once you register your child with a GP practice, your child is going to get an NHS number. So this will give the child privilege to be attended to whenever the child falls ill. Now, there is a clause. Recently, I've been going through the process of getting passports for my daughter, because I recently had a daughter. In case you're watching this video for the first time, I recently had a daughter, and we actually have plans for holiday this year. And naturally, if you plan to take your child outside of the UK, you need to get a visa for the child, because if you take that child outside of the UK without a visa or a passport, trust me, when you're coming back, the child may not be able to get in again. Let me mention, if I've not mentioned earlier, that once you have your child in UK, your child does not automatically become a British citizen. It is not like America, that once you have your child in America, automatically your child becomes an American citizen and has all the rights and privileges that American citizens have. But in the United Kingdom, it is different. Once you have your child here, your child does not automatically become a British citizen. So your child has the privilege of you. Your child is only allowed to benefit from the things that you, the parents, are benefiting from. So your child has no right to child benefits. Your child has no right to the 3 hours of nursery or the 30 hours of nursery from age 3. Your child has no right to whatsoever a British citizen has right to. The only things your child has right to is what you, who is the parent of the child, has right to. I hope that is clear. So now, once you have your child, register your child with the GP so that your child can have NHS number. From what I can see on the NHS website, it states that your child is only privileged to have free health care up to the age of 3 months. Okay, so what that means is from beyond the age of 3 months, if your child is accessing any form of health care, you may be charged. Note the word may. The reason why I said may is that I've seen people who have actually had access to healthcare beyond the age of 3 months without their child having any visa yet, and they were not charged. I've also seen people that they experienced this, but later in the future, they were sent a letter telling them that they owe some amount of money, which wasn't small money. If you're accessing healthcare with NHS and you are not paying any health surcharge, or you do not have the waiver of IHS fee, which is available for people under skilled worker visa, you will be charged to pay out of your pocket, and it is not small money. It could cost you as much as £3,000 and above. So I've seen people that they were given letter years after to say that at some point your child was sick and there was no evidence of IHS fee or any evidence of waiver, and because of that you are paying all so amount, and you could not appeal it because they were correct. So if you had your child in United Kingdom, this is what you should do for you to be safe, and it is better to be safe than sorry. What you should do is you should get your child's passport as soon as possible. So whatever home country you are from, let's say you are from Nigeria, Ghana, India, Philippines, get your child's passport from your home country as soon as possible. Once you get your child's passport, if you're under the skilled worker visa, talk to your HR manager, the one who is in charge of internationally educated nurses, for nurses now, or the one who is in charge of your recruitment, of international recruitment. Talk to the HR manager, explaining that you had a baby in the country, obviously, and you would like to include your child under the visa that you and your dependent is on, so that child can be added to the list of dependents who is under your visa. So your HR will now give you will now give you information on how to proceed, on the documents you need to submit, on how you can go ahead. Please note that this does not exempt the fact that you can get the birth certificate of your child here in the United Kingdom, which costs about £11. You can get child birth certificates, but it is not enough to say that your child is a citizen of this country. If you are not on skilled worker visa that comes with visa sponsorship, but you came in on a tier 4 visa and you had a child while you are on a tier 4 visa, whether you are the main applicant or the dependent, this is what you should do. Once you've had your child, try to get that child's passport as soon as possible. Then once you get the child's passport, call the Home Office to alert the Home Office that you recently had your child in the United Kingdom and you will like your child to be added to the you would like your child to be added under your dependent visa. So that way your child is added under your dependent visa. Pay the IHS fee of that child. The good thing is, if you have your child and you are breastfeeding exclusively, or you are formula feeding the child and you're very consistent with this, it is very, very rare for your child to come down with any form of illness. But the truth is, nobody prays for something bad to happen. Nobody is hoping for something bad to happen. But just in case anything happens, it is better to be safe than to be sorry. So it is better that you make sure that your child's passport is secured. Also, it is better to ensure that you sort out the health surcharge of the child in case anything happens and the child needs health care urgently. Okay, so that is what I have come to inform you in this video. In case you have your child in the United Kingdom and you have no knowledge of this, you do not know about it, you have no idea, just to be safer, a lot of people have said, oh, once you have your NHS number, your child is covered automatically. But what if something changes? If you go onto the official website, it is not exactly officially indicated that your child is registered under your visa yet. So until you make it official, that is when you can now say, if something comes up, you want to dispute it or you want to appeal, appeal it. So just to be, what's the word? It's just better for you to just do things the way it's supposed to be done, just to avoid stories that touch, if you get what I mean. So that is what I have come to inform you guys and to bring to your notice. In case you don't know this before now you know. So it's best to take the next step. I'm already in the process of applying for passports for my daughter at the moment. We just got our NIN done because I am from Nigeria. And for you to get the Nigerian passport, you have to first get the national insurance number. Okay, which is another thing you should understand, because your child does not have a BRP, although they were born here. Your child needs to have a national insurance number as a United Kingdom resident. Do you get what I mean? So your child does not have the national insurance number yet. So what's the proof? you have an understanding of what I mean, right? Okay, so yeah, back to what I was saying. I have gotten NIN for my daughter, so I'm in the process of passport application. I've actually applied for the passports, but something just came up. I filmed the video, is already documented, so I'll upload it as we make progress, you guys. But currently I'm having issues with a passport application. Some things just went wrong and I'm waiting for verification from the Nigerian High Commission office. So once that comes through, I'll upload that video about how I went about getting an NIN done and getting a passport and everything you need to know about the whole process. I'll bring it to you guys and keep you guys updated. But yeah, that's the stage we are at now at the moment. So I would encourage you that if it's not something you are planning towards, or if you've not started working towards it, please start working towards it. You can also go on the gov.uk website to confirm. You will realize that it is not stated officially on any of the government website that once your child is born here, your child automatically has free healthcare access. Meanwhile, it is stated officially on nhs.uk website that if your child was born here and you are not a citizen, you should get your child's passport and visa within 3 months, because your child is only allowed 3 months access to healthcare, if you get what I mean. What are your thoughts on this? Do you have any further information on this? Let me know in the comment section. Do you have Can you relate to what I'm saying? Have you had experience where you were asked to pay for healthcare fee because your child is not a citizen and you've not gotten their IHS sorted or gotten their visa sorted? Let me know in the comment section. If you feel this video was, eye-opening and enlightening, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, smash the like button right now. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and stay blessed. Bye.